Monsters! Beasts dressed in black. They came in the night, spread like a shadowy whisper, unseen, unheard, until they arrived. They attacked the village and slaughtered all the peasants. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Alright, today we're checking out a very special work-in-progress banger here in Yes, Your Grace. This is something I caught in my email a couple of days back. Checked it out, really enjoyed what I saw, and more importantly, I loved the premise behind it. This kind of boils down to Rains sort the chord, and I'm getting like a Game of Thrones like vibe from it too. But it's a very, very cool little game that I don't mind showing off here for a video. I'm not sure if I could show off maybe two. If there's enough content, maybe I could do that. If you guys enjoy it, you let me know. I'll come back and do a little bit more. But for now, let's jump into the world of Yes, Your Grace and see what's up. It is time, Your Grace. Click on the throne to step down. Alright. So we are ready to move around. What's cool about this, unlike in Reigns where you make a lot of choices and you're kind of like just staring at one screen with cards the entire time, here you get to actually go out to your kingdom, talk to people, and kind of progress quests that way as well, which is fairly cool. We have a crown over here. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Alright, and we have opened this up now. As you can see, this will be kind of like money, supplies, war, happiness. So if you've played Reigns, that should be very familiar to you. Your Grace. Alright. Your Grace, we have found one of our soldiers hiding in a shed. There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. He's a deserter. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. And this will be one of our first choices here. It kind of gives you an idea what you'll be doing going forward. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now. Spare him. There's no place for cowards under my banner. That's exactly the one I'm doing. Anyone who refuses to stand for Davern will be met with justice. Eryk kills the deserter. Damn right we did. Over here, Your Grace. Alright. I think we got to... let's see. How bad is it, General? Our men are scared. It's the middle of the night, and yet it's so bright. As if Svarog himself walked our lands. Okay. Is the S silent? Is the V silent? That always throws me out. That S-V combination always throws me off. I know there's a way to say it. One of those letters is silent. The thin walls won't last long, and we lack any solid defense measures. We don't have enough men. Once they get in, we have nothing we can throw their way. Can you hear the chanting? Check this out. This, when I first saw this the first time, I was like, yo, that's awesome. We're basically at the midst of the end of our run here. Archers not. Let's go ahead and give them a speech to motivate them. My brothers, we stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today, we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern! And now we jump back to our 1 year earlier, when things were nice. Ned Stark is still alive. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here I come. What are we doing, you're asking? Well, we're playing hide and seek with our family. You found me. Well done, father. Come on now, Lorcilia. It's not often that we can do this. I told you I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Lorcilia! That's no way to speak to your father. Lorcilia's a stick in the mud. Shut it, Asalia. We can see you from miles away. Not really a good hiding spot when you basically pop out of the spot you're supposed to be hiding at. Asalia? Got you. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. So right now we gotta find our last daughter. And here's the little one. No! I was doing so well. I mean, you were actually just literally standing out there in the open. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official. Maybe next time, Sadat. Alright. And here we go. This will be the people that we're taking in for today, so let's start off with, apparently, our wife. Can you go and speak to Lursulia, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. I don't know what's got into her recently. Maybe she will open up a bit more to you. She's probably wondering about at the wall. Of course, my sweetest. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring in the first person. We have the tax collector. I bring the collected tax, your grace. For the past week it will be 5 gold. And 5 supplies. Alright, so we're at 55 and 75 now. Good start. Getting a surplus of things. The dungeon god. Your grace, bad news from the dungeons. The recent floods have soaked into the ground. Now that the sun is out, the water is gone, but the walls have collapsed. Only one cell is clearly functional. You should come down and see for yourself, your grace. Alright. A new place for us to check out. First peasant. Your grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Congratulations. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What would my daughter's in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band and buy some of that fancy wine in the market. We would only need 5 gold and 10 supplies. Only 5 gold and 10 supplies. So you basically want the taxes we collected and double the amount of supplies. Am I going to be a good king or a bad king, you're saying? Well, you know, how about we start off good and then we can slowly dip into the path of madness eventually. Maybe probably won't because it's not a full game, but still. I will actually be nice for once. You can't have a marriage without the music and something to kill the thirst. Oh yes, the thirst the worst. We will show these peasants what a real feast looks like. You're a peasant yourself? What do you mean show these peasants? You know what you are. You're a self-loathing peasant is what you are. Peasant number 2. Your grace, I come here to representing my village. We want to ask you for 5 gold to help us get the tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. Well, the way I see it is, you know, rested workers means more collection, more taxes for us in the future, so this is an investment. Make it the best inn around. Oh, we surely will. Thank you, your grace. Alright. What do we got here? Another peasant. A little bit late, are you? We were about to close down the visiting hours here. Monsters! Beasts dressed in black. They came in the night, spread like a shadowy whisper, unseen, unheard, until they arrived. They attacked the village and slaughtered all the peasants. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your grace, I beg you. You must send your men, check what happened, find those responsible. Alright, we have a monster attack in a village here. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright red heads, sharp fangs, hundreds of them. Gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, your grace. So we have sent one general away. He's going to be gone for, I think, a week, which essentially means like one visiting thing. So next visiting thing, I think he should be back. Let's step down from the throne then, and I think now we could probably wander about. So we have a couple of things to do. Remember, we gotta go talk to the daughter. We gotta check out the dungeons as well. I think we just exit by going off the edge. Yes. Alright, so where we're at, gardens, dungeon, castle. Let's start with the dungeon first. We can get it fixed, but we will need equipment. I'm no man for this job, so we need to get it engineered too. This sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. Let's fix one cell for 500 gold. I mean, do we do installment plans? Can you take an IOU? Yeah, we're pretty far from that, so for now we're just looking around. Alright, so let's talk to the peasant here. Good God! That could have been me! Your Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. God has forgiven my sins, I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please. Why are you here again? Oh, I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped onto his toe. How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even pay the gold. Didn't even have the gold to pay for it, so he's basically dining and dashing. Drinking and dashing on this occasion. I know the innkeeper. He was pretty upset. Oh yes, I think I remember. Your Grace, I have been enlightened. I won't ever do such stupid things again. I will serve a higher purpose now. Just maybe let me out. What do you guys think? I think maybe we let him out just because if we only have one cell, I think we might have bigger fish to fry. I hope you've learned your lesson. You may leave. What? Really? Oh, the gods have truly chosen me. I will go and spread their wisdom. Thank you, Your Grace. Our paths will cross again. I can feel it. That's going to be an example of one of the recurring type of quests, more than likely. Very much like in Reigns if you've played that. Or Sort the Court, even. She's overlooking the area over here, which actually looks pretty when there's not like a million who knows what army waiting to invade us. Oh, it's you. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No. I'm fine, Father. You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? Well, you know. It doesn't seem like we'll be getting much out of her. Alright, let's see what we have. Hopefully our general comes back. Oh, there's a general right there, as a matter of fact. With a Rodivian soldier. Huh. Your Grace, no sign of the monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Redhead, sharp-teeth. A crest of Rodovia. I thought you could only find one in books and old manuscripts. Well, seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me. Where are you from? Whose banner are you bearing? Your man is right. Rodovia is my home. And soon yours too. Ah. So is that probably the forces at the start of the game? What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One man might call it plunder. I would call it hard work. Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We have free people, they're wildlings. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing another country. Bold and stupid. Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stock our lands, plundering and killing innocent men. There's no question that justice needs to be dealt to this man. How about before we just off with his head, we get some information first, right? So let's throw him in the dungeon for now. You will rot in a cell. Don't want to let me go. But you don't have the guts to kill? My friends will gladly hear about your cowardly decisions. I need to see Aurelia about this. It's not that I'm a coward. I don't mind taking your head off, my man. I'm gonna grill you for information, and then I will kill you. What do you make of this, Audrey? Rodovians here. How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? That's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaty. Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I will make preparations. Alright. That's what's up. I bring news, Father. Celia sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going to the chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She couldn't say where she's been, but Sidani, as thick as she is, spills everything to me in the morning. These two chit-chat all the time. Think I don't realize. Dick, don't speak ill of your sister. What got into you, Lucilia? Acelia sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk up, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden? I better talk to Acelia about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. I shall become the Mad King. I bring the collected tax, Your Grace. 5 gold and 5 supplies. Alright, thank you, sir. Peasant. Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still he is my son. I ask you to help us find him, Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so? Get out for 10 gold. One of our generals will try to find your son for 2 weeks. Whew. I mean, with the threat of invasion here, I'm not sure if my general should be out looking for a lost boy. I will give you gold and hope that's good. Because I'm hoping that maybe helping this guy out eventually has a bit of a payoff. I believe this should be enough to cover your loss. Oh, no, I don't, no. I was hoping to give you gold and you could kind of spread it around and have people go help you search. I better look for... No, my man, come back. My name is Zeton. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter, and they expect me to pay 20 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down and I know where they keep her. I planned everything out. I just need one of your generals to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I will need your help, Your Grace. Well, you see? I mean, now we're using the general to help a lord. That might be more important, right? Lords are more valuable than peasants, Falcon. I mean, maybe in this situation. Pay them once and they will only want more. This is the best option. You're right. Send the general my way to explain everything. Thank you, Your Grace. You better keep him safe. I only have one general. Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who is they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. Foreshadowing, maybe. Well, we got some entries over here, but we're out of time. So, I'm going to wrap it up here for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of Yes, Your Grace, at least what's available in this build, let me know in the comments, and we'll definitely come back and do a bit more. As I've mentioned, I don't know how long this runs for, but I'm thoroughly enjoying this a lot. I will catch you next time.